Hello my fellow adventurers, and welcome back to the Abyss. I'm the Rogue, and today I am back with some more Stellar Interface. So I'm going to pull this up. Our character selection. So far we've beaten the first two bosses. Let me quickly spin a randomizer wheel to decide our character of the day. Okay, today we are playing as Mobu, I guess. Let's see. Let's just do that. Total RAM loadout not higher than 20. So that means I wanna maybe go for some. No, that's still 8. You know what? Let's try that. I'm kinda curious. Just for like our first merchant. Okay, so it's actually kind of cool. So this character has Martyr and Iron Skin. Iron Skin is, I'm not quite sure what it does. It might reduce damage I take or something. Martyr, as the less health I have, the more damage I deal. And it is not percentage based. It is, so the more maximum health I have, the more damage I deal. I'm capable of dealing. Let's see. This is a decently slow character, but that's not a super big deal. I can just take some speed upgrades. So hopefully we'll get our first factory today. I think I said that last time as well, but like, still. Yeah. So as much as I realize that this is quite unlikely, if anyone watching this is a game developer, and you want to send me, like, a game to show off in one of my videos, that would be awesome. I don't know. Just wanted to say that, but yeah, I'd love to. Particularly roguelikes, but I'd be willing to I'd be interested in checking out other stuff as well. But yeah, especially roguelikes, definitely very interested in that. And yeah, it's the best thing. Probably want speed. Okay, so here's our first shop. Let's just not take any upgrades, and boom, we complete our little achievement. And we got a small damage upgrade from the merchant giveaway, which is if you don't buy anything new in a shop, you get a small free stat boost. Let's see. We're definitely gonna need to see about making the character go faster though, because if I remember correctly, this Overlord fight is gonna... Let's just go with, I think it would go poorly as a slow character. So let's... I'm probably gonna want to switch out of machine gun partway through this run. Just maybe. Or I might just get a better machine gun, like I am playing. I mean, I think there is an achievement for winning a run with the pusher. So, could take that. You know what? Sure. Let's see, are any of these likely to be shops? That could have been a shop. Okay, Homer Mallow fight. This is gonna go poorly for sure. Well, at least the more... Here, let's use... Okay, that's decent. Okay, so I'm at very low health right now, because I just got hit a lot. So, I should be, yeah, dealing a lot of... There we go. Okay, that didn't go too poorly. You know what, let's just take 1,000,000 allies. There we go, now we have a shop. Let's just do that. So there we go. Even more powerful machine gun. Yeah. I think that movement speed is going to be one of my major things I need to focus on. But as I was saying, I actually though, as much as I know I don't have that many, like, subscribers on YouTube right now or whatever, I totally do want to show off different roguelikes, so if you do actually have a roguelike you want like me to do, I would love to look into, I can give you feedback. I'd love to be a playtester if you have something you want playtested. Alright, let's take a fire rate up. What else? I mean, if you are enjoying the video, it would help me out a lot if you could subscribe. I'm not sure how liking works. I think that would be helpful. So I'm just gonna say that I think that would also help me out a lot. And if you have anything you want to, like, tell me, like, just if you have anything you want to tell me, like things you want to see me play or something like that, just let me know in the comments, and I will consider playing it. Or if you have like a challenge you want me to do in a game, in a roguelike or something that I've played previously, stuff like that, really, pretty much open to things, I don't know. So, let's see. This game is fun. The music is really good, honestly. On the boss fights definitely do a really good job of being unique. Like, there's no boss, but then they all also do kind of have that vibe of, like, classic spaceship, like, space shoot-'em-up games. Not that I particularly played that many of them, but, like, the feeling I get from them. A similar game I actually also have is called Operation Steel. I feel like I talked about that in a video or something, but I might play it at one point. It's fun. It's difficult though. This game's definitely a little more silly, but also... Let's see. Almost done with the level. So like as you play this game, I'm talking to the developer on their Discord, and said that when they first designed the game, the idea was that you'd have to like memorize all the upgrades and stuff. I don't particularly like I mean, it's fine, but like I think mostly it's that the item descriptions aren't really particularly helpful most of the time. You have to both figure out what it does and memorize it. So things like Iron Skin, I have no clue what that does. Like I don't know if it reduces damage I take or if it like. Let's take piercing shots. You see, by the way, this run, we're now going to the third section of the game. So yeah, piercing shots is definitely useful. I definitely need more speed upgrades though. And as I said, hoping I can get a factory this run. I want, there's actually not that many different, drones, like, upgrades. Like that's like the ones over there that are, but I think, the developers are actually saying they do scale with, they definitely scale with your damage. So if I get damage upgrades, it also affects my drones, and then I think they also scale with my fire rate, but I don't remember 100%. They do. Let's see. I think the wave's almost over. Yeah. So lately I have been doing a little more work on my game, Circle with the Gun. I have been playing around with Pico 8. I'm gonna take this. Okay, it's the volley fight. Okay, so this is not a particularly difficult fight right now, if you can't tell. Also, you'll see that my drones also have piercing shots. I'm very much hoping I can get multi-shot at some point during this run. You know what? Let's take another drone or whatever. Cause they orbit, they have lasers. This one. See, I think this is a decently strong build. I mean, the piercing shots will. I'll say this: if the boss is the one I think it is, which I'm pretty sure it is. Piercing shots should be exactly what I need. Which is amazing. Oh yeah, saying about developing games, I've been watching the Lazy Devs Academy, or whatever, tutorials on making a space shoot 'em up. I've been playing around with that, trying to make a Pico 8 space shoot 'em up roguelike. Also somewhat inspired by, vaguely, a little bit inspired, but I'm trying to do it multi-cart, actually, is my idea. It's inspired by Pico, well, and the gameplay itself is very heavily inspired by a game, called, one sec, my brain's processing words right now. Called Space Venture 2 Mint Condition. I don't know if there's a Space Venture 1. All I know is that it's the second one. But that's a cool roguelike shoot 'em up game, Pico 8, and I thought it'd be cool if I could make one. I have some ideas on how I can do it. Let's see. I'm trying to think, other than multi-shot, do I need anything else this run? I'm getting more speed, which is good. I don't think I won twice in a row. I do think I had one loss in my last video, but other than that, I think I'm doing decently well. Even though I'm playing on normal mode. I tend to save I think I'm usually going to save my consumables for the boss fights. There we go. Ooh, I should totally take this. Cannon Weekly, Volume 2 FD. Increases fire rate and damage. Oh, and there's some Mobu enemies. But yeah, so all the enemies that look kinda like playable ships probably are playable ships that I just don't have unlocked yet. And by probably I just mean it's possible that someone might look at one and be like, that looks like a playable ship, but it isn't. But I think it shouldn't be too hard to tell. What else? So you have the Space Venture 2 mint condition. It's a peak away game. Since it's peak away, it's completely, well, not since it's peak away. There are a few peak away games you can pay for, but still. It's a peak away game. It's completely free. It's on the Lex Office site. Highly recommend. It's really fun. Go check it out. So yeah, and then also in the multi-carts, this feature I'm thinking of is inspired by a game, Freezing Nights, which is actually not a roguelike. It's just like a turn-based RPG, but it has like what it does is in combats and stuff. Like it'll switch between different peak weight cartridges to do stuff like combats, or like it'll switch to or like there's a map and different things that just uses that to allow for a lot more content. I think that's really interesting. Okay, let's see. Okay, we got an achievement, which was, I think, get both iron and electric skin at once. So yeah, I definitely still need more speed though. Let's see. I definitely just don't want to die, because that kind of sucks in all roguelikes. That's kind of a general thing, is in a roguelike, if you die, it kind of sucks more than in other games. Unless the death is a story death, so it still is counted as a win. Then it's not as big a deal. Radial projectiles could also be nice. Probably, maybe not as helpful than normal multi-shot. But I mean, I don't think it would hurt. Both multi-shot and radial projectiles are actually the mechanics in my game as well, so that's a fun fact. Let's see, how much is left of this level? Okay, there we go. Let's take another there we go, there's another shop. Let's just take this one. Wait, we already have access to the Lost stuff? Wow. Lost Pusher would take 106 round. So if I remove all my weapons, yeah, that's not nearly enough. So I could do 3 of these, but these aren't actually particularly good, I think. Not sure. Let's try 2 of those. Okay, that should be good. Because I don't think I can do that though, because that is actually better. Just check. Yeah, it's not gonna be worth it. So there's the Overlord. Here we have our Zone 3 music. .4, 3.8, and 4.0 on my damage stats. Very slow though. Which could end up making me lose simply because I can't dodge out of the way. I'm gonna say the thing I'm scared about for this upcoming Overlord fight is that if the boss itself actually touches me, it's an instant game over. So I have to defeat it before it can touch my character. So that's the main reason I'm scared about speed. However, it's a multi-segmented boss, so piercing shots will let me shred through the segments. So that's good. So, really don't know how the fight's gonna go. I'm decently fast when I'm not shooting. But when I actually do want to be shooting, then my speed goes way down. Let's clear out this line of enemies. Let's hop back here and clear out this. So yeah, there's only a few more waves, a few more levels left before before the Overlord is split. I mean, I could go straight to the Overlord, but I'm gonna do something I probably could do most of the time, which is, I don't know, I like to explore the entire map for some reason. There is a mission for it, but like, I don't know, I just like to have as many upgrades as I possibly can when I reach the fight. It does mean, though, that there's a few things that I have a bit more trouble with, which is beat the Overlord without fighting a single Lost Lord. Just difficult, because I have to not fight any Lost Lords. Canon Weekly Volume 3 FD. As much as I want to take this for even bigger projectiles, I can't skip that. Cause like, look at this firepower. It fits the character, especially with, the character has the description, I think Hold the Line is the character's description, and I feel like that's very fitting. A slow but powerful character. The music is amazing. Let's see. Really hoping that one of these last levels is going to give me one of the Fool's double projectiles. Because even double will be absurdly good. Another speed upgrade would also probably be pretty amazing. What else would I want? But, I mean, I should be able to just... basically I'm gonna get, this run is, I don't expect to lose except maybe to the actual Overlord fight, which obviously isn't great, but whatever. I'm gonna get some cartridges out of it. It's also clever how, it's something like this, it's called like the Stellar Net Entertainment System or something, that doesn't even sound right. But it's, the abbreviation is SNES, which I think is cute. Okay. Another one. You can't just, like, expect me to pass that up. Like, that's 10.6 shots per second dealing on my better two weapons 5.1. And I have 12 black hole grenades, so I mean if I need to, which, as I said, I'm mostly going to use them on boss fights, that should be helpful. Okay, so yeah, when I'm not shooting, I have decent stats with speed. I mean, I have decent speed. But then as the moment I start shooting, I become a really slow, tanky character. I mean, I'm tanky either way, but, you know. Honestly, I do really like the art for the ships and stuff. It does look really nice. Let's see. Still no factories yet, though. Either it's just, like, I can't tell if I've just got bad luck, or, like, there aren't factories yet? I really think I should be finding factories. I don't know. Alright, I think this is the final phase of the level. Let's just kind of back up to here and hold and shoot all the enemies that go past. Okay. Cannon weekly fire rate up. Yeah. This is, I think, probably the last level before. The absurd fire rate, though. Yeah. I don't know how this is gonna go against a boss that I have to avoid getting hit by. Like, it does have a projectile attack that doesn't deal too much damage, but like, the actual contact damage to the boss, I think it literally, I don't think it's possible to survive it. I don't think it deals damage, I think it just like sets your health to 0 or something. Also, if you want to playtest my game, just head to my Discord server, and there's a reaction thing. You can join the playtester group and playtest my game, and I show off. I also will post like things, images and stuff that I'm kind of working on. It's cool. It's always nice to have more feedback on like what people think would be cool in my game. Yeah. That, I just shredded those. And there we go. Like, I just literally kind of like fly past an enemy and they're just gone. That's because I'm dealing I'm dealing, depending on which projectile, 5.5 to almost 6 damage per shot, firing either 10 for the main projectile or like 12 shots a second. So assuming we do 6 damage per shot times, 12 shots that would be 144 damage per second. I don't know how much that, I don't exactly know how much that is, but I would say that sounds decent to me. I definitely, 5 minutes ago or something, was like, okay, I've almost reached the end of the run, but then my brain completely didn't process the fact that as I progress further into a run, the each time I win a run, the next run is somewhat longer. Okay, I think this is the last. I think that means after this we have the Overlord fight. Alright, not gonna give it to me. Yep, here it is. Threat level 8. Oh no, it isn't! It's a different Overlord. Okay, good. It's the Hive. I can take this out. The Hive works like this. I just have to destroy the red ones in order to damage the boss. Now the Hive goes down especially... Okay, so that means the 4th boss is the one that I'm worried about. Because I knew it was the 3rd or 4th, and I guess I guessed, and I guess I was wrong. Let's see. But the Hive is, so really both the 3rd and 4th bosses, though, that's one thing I did remember, is both of them are very susceptible to any character with any form of piercing. They also grant lots and lots of consumables, though. Alright, so there we go. Rewards. We get a Fool's Quadruple Radio Projectiles and Love Goods Cloak. Wow. Okay, congratulations, another Overlord has risen. And, that's gonna be the end of that for today. Thank you all so much for watching. If you want to help my channel, I think a like would be helpful, but also it would be amazing if you could subscribe. If you liked my content, if you liked this video, feel free to check out the other videos I have. And I will see you, next week. Bye, everybody!